This is the earliest opening day for the Toledo Mud Hens at Fifth Third Field, and that potential break in the rain could be perfect timing for fans. Jeff Smith and Matt Willoughby are live at the stadium right now. Jeff, Matt, how are things looking ahead of that first pitch?
Well, like you said, fingers are crossed out here that we will get that first pitch in on time. But Matt, I'll tell you what, welcome to baseball at the end of March here in Toledo, Ohio.
It's a wet one.
You can see our breath out here. And as you heard, Diane was talking about the fact that, okay, we've got the rain showers now. You and I just saw there was a wind advisory that came out. So, yes, things look bad. However, you're saying if you've got baseball plans not only today but throughout the rest of the weekend, as the Hens are in town here playing St. Paul or the St. Paul Saints, you said baseball's going to get in.
Yeah, it's going to get in. That tarp is going to come off, thankfully, as we go at least throughout the afternoon hours. And right around game time, that tarp is likely going to come off, and we won't likely see any rain showers as we go right around 4 o'clock.
Well, that's the other thing we wanted to mention, and we probably showed that overhead shot, was the fact that, yeah, the tarp is out. The tarp was out last night. Yeah. So obviously in protection mode for all of this rain that's coming down. You and I have been watching the rain fall. What are you seeing?
Yeah, so we're seeing some light, moderate rain showers right now at least, and that's going to continue at least over the next hour or so. But eventually we'll start to taper off those rain showers, and the winds will start to pick up anywhere from 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. Will start to roll through our area. So we'll get a little bit windy as we get closer to game time.
Well, it's not going to dampen the spirits of the people out here in downtown Toledo. This is only the 4th time that opening day has actually been on a Friday. The first time since 2012 that we have actually had an opening day on a Friday. So
I was still in 8th grade. But
I think you're going to have a few people who are playing hooky today, maybe taking a longer lunch break as we get a little bit closer to that first pitch around 4:05. Of course, baseball, big attraction out here. But of course, they talk about the food and everything that they have to offer. We caught up with Eric Ibsen earlier this week to hear about some of the new things. By the way, wanted to point out, we haven't even talked about the swag that's in the swamp shop that we've got. Some of the displayed hats. These are some of the new things that they've got this year. But let's hear from Eric Ibsen talking about some of the food selections if you plan on taking in a game this year.
It's got to be the hot dog, the traditional hot dog. You know, I don't eat many during the off season or the winter to gear up for the 75 home games, so we'll be ready to go. We'll see if I have one today or not, but that's the go-to.
Boys, so many other great things that are on tap for this season here, celebrating 21 years here at Fifth Third Field, which is unbelievable to think about. But if you are coming out this year, and you may have heard us talk about this a couple of weeks ago, brand new LED lighting that has been installed on the field. Mud Hens installed that. These new lights are going to make the field brighter at night. They'll also allow for something more special as far as special effects, maybe when those dingers go out center field later today, including the ability to change colors on the field. A local company installed it all. In all, it includes about 161 different fixtures all throughout Fifth Third Field. Listen.
The really great thing this year we're excited about too is our electricians were actually the ones that installed the new lighting, the new LED lights that you'll see over the stadium at the games this season. So we're really excited to see how the Mud Hens take advantage of the new technology.
You know, you've probably heard the stories over the last couple of weeks as well. Major League Baseball is trying to speed up the game, and some of the testing ground was right here in minor league baseball. In fact, the Mud Hens are going to be a testing ground this year for what is called an automated balls and strikes system, or ABS. This is automated technology used to make calls for pitches. This is something minor league stadiums will use throughout the year, though we will still have umpires on the field relaying calls and making the decisions on plays at the bases and at the plate. And there you hear some of the play-by-play that we love hearing each and every year. All right, we talked about the tarp being out on the field, Matt, and of course we've got the grounds crew here who does such a great job year in and year out, keeping the field looking immaculate. They work through the fall trying to make sure that everything was good to go. They get back at it just ahead of the spring season. So far the crews have not had to water very much. I think that goes without saying, obviously, with all the rain that we have had over this winter. And you might be surprised to know that snow over the winter, they say, is actually a good thing.
Snow is actually the best thing, and unfortunately this year we didn't have a lot of standing snow. In fact, on my Twitter account, I posted right after the real cold snap we had at Christmas time, all the snow we did have blew to center field, and when it melted off, it was all perfectly green in center field, and the rest of the field was brown.
Another interesting thing to point out, the grounds crew actually starts mowing the patterns into the field a few days before a home game, and they ramp it up a day before a home game to do all of the edging, so on and so forth. All right, we showed you here on the desk some of the new attractions that they have in the Swamp Shop. You're looking at, oh my gosh, this one looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you got? You got your favorite out here?
I love red, so I gotta go with the all red right here.
All right, you got to make sure that it matches your gear, and
Yes,
my
sir.
goodness, so many different selections. They got the beanie, and in fact, those are just some of the things that they make sure are stocked, ready to go each time the Hens are here at home.
Our fans will come out and support us no matter what happens on the field, which is great. We can't control what happens on the field. We can control the fan experience, and we aim to give our fans the best experience they have so that they come back all summer long.
And as we come back out here live, once again, Matt Willoughby and Jeff Smith, we are, just to let you know where we are just off the first base side of the field. We are at one of the entrance gates right off of Washington. As people come in, the Swamp Shop is just behind us. So we're going to be set up here throughout the day. You think this is a good spot as far as the weather is concerned?
Yeah, I think it's a good spot. It may get a little windy at times, but for the most part, we can likely stay dry right here where we're at.
Well, we're staying dry right here, but also our Kaylee Kirby, she is live with us down here as our team coverage continues. Opening day 2023 at Fifth Third Field. She is live inside Frickers. Kaylee, take it away.
Yeah, Matt and Jeff, you guys outside, I'm inside. I mean, last year I was outside, that's because the weather was good. This year, I found my way inside to Frickers, and look at how crowded it is right now. I mean, literally almost every single table, chair, even bar spots filled right now. Let me tell you, there's also a wait outside right now. So definitely the rain not impacting people headed down here for opening day. Obviously, they want to see a game, whether it's inside here at Frickers or outside at the game. We know that rain's going to be all day. I made some friends a little bit earlier. We've got these people right here. You all are out here for opening day. You told me before we went live you've been here since 10 in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many times have you been to opening day?
We've been a couple of times, a few years. A couple of us have been here 2 years.
This is my first. Oh, your first time. What do you love so much about opening day since you've been here before?
I like being able to hang out with everybody and coming out and having fun and drinking.
Definitely the party scene. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's happy, having fun.
Okay, last question, because we got to wrap it up. What do you think the Mud Hens record is going to be this year?
They're going to take it all.
I agree.
Agreed.
Okay, everyone here, Mud Hens are going to take it all. They're going to win everything. So that's good news. The rain not impacting anyone's day. Obviously, it's going to be a great day, whether you're inside watching the game on TV or you head down here again. Just a couple hours until first pitch. When we last checked the website, only 500 or less tickets left. So you still have time to get tickets as well. We'll send it back to you guys, Jeff and Matt.
All right, Kaylee, my goodness, they've got to wait outside of Frickers for a game that starts at 4 o'clock, Matt.
Wow, 4 hours instead of from game time, and already trying to get that food in.
Well, I bet there are some other things they're trying to get in as well. Hey, coming up when we talk to you again here during the noon hour, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other new stuff, including a brand new manager for the Mud Hens this year, Anthony Iapoce. We'll hear from him coming up in just a bit.